So we've done that. So I thought as much because it didn't continue any more than that. So we did that. So now we're gonna go for deduction. I feel like there's something I forgot to mention. But, well, let's just go for it.
The town becomes a labyrinth as the clock strikes midnight. It's just like the dark hour described in those documents.
I take a deep breath and check my surroundings. First I review the situation. If I remain calm and collect as much data as I can, I should be able to put together a picture of what's going
No one's
on.
here yet. I'd have thought someone would have come straight to Juness.
From what I could tell my way here, the town is utterly empty. Are you Senpai and the others alright? Is this phenomenon the same as the dark hour from the documents? Then the only ones capable of moving about in it are persona users like us. But why? If this was deliberately induced, then what is the culprit's same in doing so? Since my call with Labris was cut off, I have no idea about her safety either. Is the helicopter she and her companions were riding in safe? Well, are they safe, I should say. And what's happened to Mitsuru-san and her? Ratanur. This is a dangerous line of thought. I'm losing my cool and I can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm no detective in this state.
Calm down. If I start worrying, there'll be no end to it.
I take another deep breath. I know already that the red fog filling the area isn't poisonous at first. At first blush? At first blush? I don't get that. Isn't that supposed to be glance? Yeah. I did consider that the enemy might be employing an airborne toxin, but the whole town is covered in this stuff and there's no way to move about while still avoiding it.
Still, it may be best to try not to breathe it in to the extent I can avoid it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm thrown for a loop at being... Oh, it's a Slabris. Being called out of the blue. I was so lost in thought that my reaction is slightly delayed.
Chie-senpai, is that you?
Oh, is it Chie? I thought it was...
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Why?
But is this the fake one?
Thank goodness you're safe. What about the others?
How should I know? They've got nothing to do with me.
A cheerful answer, the tone of which sounds like Chie-senpai's usual self, but actual words ring a warning bell in my mind.
Senses seem untampered with. From which I take it that you are not Chie-senpai. Who are you?
Little me? I'm Chie Satonaka, though I'm a fake one, based on the real Chie.
I see. So you make no effort to hide your true nature. And what are your intentions?
What a foolish question, even for me. The town was covered in the strange red fog shortly after the disappearance of Mitsuru-san and her people, and now false Chie-senpai, identical to the real thing, stands before me? I have no inkling as to the enemy's goals, but it is at least apparent that they expect to fight us in order to accomplish them.
Isn't it obvious? I came to fight you.
Are you? Rather, is the culprit who created you the same one who seized Labris? Or is it an accomplice of his?
I want information right now, even if what stands before me is an imitation. Is honestly answering me this much, I felt that it would be smart to draw out as much information from it as possible.
You really are sharp, aren't you, Naoto-kun? But who cares about any of that? Persona!
No, we didn't get any information. A female shadow takes form behind the fake Chie. Impossible. As close as these fakes are, they are not the genuine article. Yet not only one of them was able to summon the same persona that Chie-senpai uses, it did so in the real world? What in the world is going on here? After dodging the attack, I jump back and draw the gun at my side. There is no illusion. That was a heavy strike with considerable weight behind it.
Did I surprise you? Oh, sorry, I meant it as a little read.
It seems the circumstances are different from before. What sort of scheme is unfolding now?
Solving that's supposed to be the detective's job. If you don't hurry and get ready, you'll get yourself hurt.
So you have no intention of providing answers. Very well.
our Naoto. It's so convenient for us that you catch on quick.
Is that General Teddy?
You understand without me having to explain, right? Thanks for participating in the P1 Climax. Now then, on to Naoto's first round. Obviously, this is a serious battle with nowhere to run. Oh, by the way, Mitchan and the others you're looking for were smushed and captured by me, General Teddy. In other words, if you keep winning in the tournament, you might be able to save them.
Though I consider this as a possibility, I can't help but furrow my brow at General Teddy's words. So Mitsuru-san and her team were indeed captured? The Shadow Officers are professionals when it comes to shadow-related matters, so if our opponents capture them so easily, then we clearly can't afford to underestimate him.
Oh, and you can use your persona too, Naoto. Well then, bring on the ring!
One thing interesting, and I'll probably mention it later, is knowing my timing. I probably could have mentioned it. Anyway, immediately after the fake's cry, red peers appear midair, surrounding us. They swiftly fall, embedding themselves into the ground. So this is the ring this time. I can summarize the basic rules. It's fair to say invisible walls stretch between the pillars, and I will not be able to proceed until the match is completed, in which case there is only one option.
Seems I haven't time to waste, so I won't bother holding back. Persona!
Great! That's the Naoto-kun I know! That makes it even more fun crushing you!
I wouldn't be so certain. You can never win against me.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure my theory about the whole us defeating you is not a good idea. But oh well. What can you do? Oh man, so I'm just trying to think now. Oh yeah, the comment I was going to make is it's like the two most tomboy people in the whole game series are like fighting each other. So yeah, that's my whole point. Not much else to say apart from that. Also, it doesn't bother me that much. It's especially Japanese culture. They're obsessed with the whole IQ thing, when IQ was never supposed to be measurement of useful intelligence. It's only meant for a measurement to determine if people are below average kind of thing or very dumb. There's a better way to say that, but my brain can't figure that out right now. My super attack didn't work. There we go, it's done then. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh my! They lost!
Well, yeah, that went quite well. I wasn't really thinking, really. I was doing some simple combos.
Oh, I lost! Well, I guess that's enough.
As I said, you cannot win against me.
They don't
Our
even
forms
care that
can
they
be
lose.
mimicked, but
It's
you can
very
never
different.
replicate our inner drive.
It was strong. I wore a brave face to intimidate my opponent. Had I put one foot wrong, it could have been me who was defeated. For some reason, I feel much more exhausted than I remember being the case I would fight inside the TV world. They forgot the in. Is it because of my opponent's abilities, or?
This is a setup.
No, yeah, now to know straight away it's a setup. There's a mighty crackling sound and red pillars to the four sides of the shadow. I've evidently emerged the victor without any problems and gained the right to proceed. As that happens, the false Chie-senpai begins to disintegrate before my eyes. It must have been created by tampering with a shadow.
What is that?
What appears to be grains of light flow out from the rapidly dissolving fake. They form a ribbon of light, drawing an arc in the air and drifts away in a particular direction, as if drawn to something. Thinking back upon the battle, I believe I saw similar grains of light whenever my persona and the fakes would clash. What are they? Could they be fragments of something? When I follow the light with my eyes, I can scarcely believe what I see. There is an enormous and bizarrely shaped structure which has no place in a rural town or anywhere else in the real world.
Is that the hill where Yasogami High is? Orbs of light are gathering there.
Something's off. The opponent's methods are different from Labyrinth's case. They're challenging us head on now. Salient aspects of this case are the red fog enveloping the real world, a giant tower atop Yasogami High, the grains of light that appear in battle, this strange exhaustion I feel. Suddenly something pops into my mind. Those documents I obtained from the public safety, one of them detailed a past involving Mitsuru-san's team involving a giant tower that only appeared during a special period of time. If I recall correctly, it was called Tartarus. That aberrant tower is built to call forth something monstrous. Is it possible that...
Is the culprit of this case intending to...
Oh. Oh! Oh my, I wasn't expecting
I
this.
must ask that you not needlessly inquire further. Now is not yet the time.
Impossible. This was unlike my encounter with the false GA-senpai. I was paying close attention to my surroundings. Yes, this man suddenly appeared behind me as if from thin air.
Naoto Shirogane, you will be making your exit here. Die.
A clear voice pierces the red fog, and the next sound that reaches my ears is what seems to be a blade slicing the air. That might not be the same guy that the other guy saw. Okay, so I can either do more Naoto or I can do more you and the gang. By the looks of it, doing more Adachi stuff would be the thing to do. Now I'm at 40%, so I think I'm going to do Adachi's rules. I was going to actually say rule, but hey,